check it out, guys. We're down in land grab today. Now I'm at the far end of the field. Today is Thursday, June the 18th of 2020, and there is corn. Sky put all this corn in the video where we planted beans and corn again, and today I see corn, so that's pretty cool. Check it out. So check it out, guys. What we're going to do, we're going to plant some peppers in here. We have a bunch of peppers here. I've got some squash I'm going to put out somewhere else. But first we're going to put these peppers out. And what I'm going to do now is stretch this line out to the end of the row, spaced out 3 feet from my tomatoes. And I'm going to dig a hole every 3 feet on that line, and I'm going to stretch a line a little bit higher than that. That way I make sure I get my peppers in a straight row, and we're going to put in a row of peppers, and I'm going to put it on a time lapse. So let's get to it. So check it out, guys. We got the first row of holes done for the peppers. We're going to take a short coffee break, and I'm going to ride up to the other field and get some fertilizer, so when we put these peppers into the ground, they'll have their food source. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to jump into a time lapse and take this ride, and I'll see you on the other side. So check it out, guys. We just put in our first row of peppers. We got them all marked down the line here. We put one in every 3 feet down the line. And now I'm about to pick up this side of the line and move it over 3 feet so we can start putting in our second row. So I'm hoping that we have enough to finish out a whole nother row. I would like to get 2 more rows in, but we're going to put them in until we don't have any more, and then we'll figure out something else when we get there. So I'm going to jump you back into a time lapse. We'll move this line over. We're going to do the same thing, go down here and put holes in every 3 feet, and then we'll be ready to do some planting of the peppers. So we've been getting a lot of work done putting these peppers in today, and I got a surprise visit from my niece and my sis. There's my niece Catalea, and I'm taking them through the garden here, showing them cucumbers and all the different things we got going on in here, pumpkins and watermelon and stuff at the end. And I took her over to show her the creek. And that's my sis, Jazz Lee. And I'm showing them off all of the brassicas and the leaves in there. I've been seeing some bite marks taken out of the leaves, so I'm going to have to do further inspection to find out what's going on in there. There's some type of caterpillar in there, I'm sure of it. So we're going to have to get in there later on and find out who is eating some of our brassicas. It's not hit all of the plants, but I found a few spots on a few of the plants, and we're going to get in there and do some further investigation. But my niece is helping me plant peppers. Me and Jazz Lee are showing her how to plant the peppers in the ground there. She did a great job. I'm pretty sure she went home a little bit dirty. That's what happens when you play in the dirt and in the mud. Please don't be mad at me, Jazz. So it's pretty cool getting these peppers out of the grow room, or the grow house, and into the ground. This is their forever home. I don't have to worry about them anymore. And on my way back down the row, I decided to lay out some cardboard, because we're continuing down these rows to put this cardboard in. And I only have a few more peppers to lay out in this row before we jump over. It started to rain a little bit, so I grabbed my handy dandy raincoat, I think for the second time today. And we're going to plant peppers in the rain because it's the perfect time for them to go in the ground. Plants love it when it's raining. When you transplant, I prefer it to be raining or about to rain or just rained. Just, it's the perfect weather for transplanting. And I always try to do my transplanting in the afternoon after 5 o'clock p.m. It's overcast today and rainy, so we're in here a little bit earlier. You have to just know when to pick your times. I have so many tasks that there's nothing that can slow me down, because I can just go and do something else that needs to be done. There's a lot that needs to be done to paint this picture, and it is quite a picture indeed. It's going to be beautiful when all of this is finished. I can get some pictures of it all tied together, and we've just been having a great time, been enjoying every second of it. I've been learning a lot about plants and different types of insects and how to grow food and how to process food and what to do with food. So it's pretty exciting what we got going on. And keep rocking it with me. I'm gonna chill out now and just let the time lapse play and lay some more cardboard out for you. So what we're doing now, we're laying in the last row of peppers for the day. It's not going to quite make a full row, but we'll come back in as the year progresses and fill it in with more peppers as we go. So that's going to add up to a total of 3 rows of peppers today, or more like 2 3/4 of a row. But we plan on filling it out and finishing it up. And that's 4 rows of tomatoes in front of it. You can see the trellis line right there on the left side of the screen. And then we have 6 rows of corn behind us on that block. Now what I'm doing here, I'm adding the 3rd trellis line, the first tier of the 3rd trellis line, to the tomatoes. And Sky taught me how to tie a knot that I can cinch down and make it tighter whenever I need to as the tomatoes get heavier. And I will do a video in the future showing you how I do that. And right now I'm stretching out the first row in block 3 is going to be prolific squash. It's a bush type squash, and it's more of a straight squash. And we're just running down the line, hammering these guys in every 4 feet into a hill and feeding them as we go, putting that organic fertilizer on there where they got food and nutrients and all them goodies that they need to make goodies. So we're going to lay out 100 feet of these, and I'm thinking about direct sowing some seeds into the ground behind these. I have plans for this block. I think that I'm gonna do more nightshade in this block on the top half, just like I did with the tomatoes. We're gonna add more trellis in the future. Check it out, guys. We put in 3 rows of peppers. I don't know if you can see this, but we're gonna try to get you in there. see if I can get a good shot down this road here. We got 3 rows of peppers that go 100 feet in front of the tomatoes. We did the first line of trellis on the 3rd row of tomatoes. I did a bottom row of trellis there. And then we put out 100 feet of prolific squash. So let's check this out. There's a 100-foot row down through there of more squash. And guess what? All of the corn is coming up. All of that corn that we put in with the cedar is coming up. There's a line down through here of corn. I know it's kind of hard to see, but you just don't have to take my word for it. It is there, and there is going to be corn coming up there. I will show you in future videos, but I'm exhausted for today. We put in 400 more feet of food down here, peppers and squash. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I don't have any more plants at home to put out, so everything from here on out that's coming from my house is going to be done with seed. And we're going to think about seeding the rest of this entire block with more squashes and melon type plants. So that's what I'm going to shoot for. We'll see how far we get tomorrow, but that's all I got for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope put some inspiration. Get out there and grow something. We're growing all kinds of stuff down here. And have a good one. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Can you dig it? That's it, guys. Thank you for checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was inspirational. Get out there and grow something. Get out there and grow something. If you like the video, hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell for updates on future videos, and keep rocking it with me. Can you dig it?